Alright, so let's start and let's discuss about the funnel that we were creating. Alright, so let's see. So we were creating an email funnel for horse owners, women horse owners to be specific. And I was discussing about the type of content that you should go for. Alright, so if you have videos, go with YouTube and IG. Whenever you send a cold email like this, always in your first email should have only one link. Don't go with multiple links, only one link. Whatever you are sending, and it should be content based. Do not try to pitch them product immediately. They will not buy from an unknown email, guys. Very less people, and it's gonna be waste of time. Rather than that, try to make a connection with your audience. All right. Once you are done with that, if you are going with audio and podcast, because this is the example that we are using, let's say you want to go with podcast, let's discuss it here. If you are going with podcast, what you can do is put an image, make it a video. All right. If you are going with podcast, try to transcribe that podcast. It's very easy to transcribe podcast nowadays. You can use any transcription software. If you don't have a transcription software, just put it on YouTube and then download the CC file, the closed caption file. If you don't know how to download it, I will show you in my upcoming tutorials. Then you can make a written blog out of it, and the audio will be there because it will be already podcast. So this is something that we were going to discuss. So how do you get your podcast out on the platforms, the other podcasting platform? Just search, all right, royalty free podcast hosting, right? So there is Podcastbean, rss.com, Riverside, and free podcast. As you can see, there are so many podcast hosting softwares, so many podcast hosting space, right? So Spotify is the most popular. Then there are Red Circle, RSS, Acast, Buzzsprout. There are so many that you will be tired just uploading these things. So just upload it at one place and then just send most people there. That should be your goal, but there are ways around it where you can actually distribute it on massive so provide essential to like RSS feed. So there are platforms which will help you to distribute your podcast on multiple platforms, and I will show you in my upcoming tutorials. If you want, please comment below and I will show you how it's done. Now let's say you want to sell also, but as I said, first you have to make a connection. So what we are going to do is make a detailed email funnel for readers to get to my podcast, and then to my what is the place that you want to sell. Are you going to sell single product? Are you going to have an affiliate store? Are you going to have an Amazon store? What is the product? That should be your most important question. All right, so one thing that I had discussed in my other class, there are two kinds of offers. One is affiliate offer. Actually, there are three kinds of offers that you should go for when you are running a podcast specifically. There are direct sales offer, there are affiliate offer that will give you percentage commission. All right, so commission. All right, then there are sponsorships that has upfront fees. You will get upfront fees plus commission. Sometimes upfront fees plus commission, sometimes it's just upfront fees, whatever the case is. All right, whatever the case is. All right, direct sales, you have the full control of the quality. So the quality control is there. All right, most important thing that I highly recommend you all to keep in mind is when you are going with affiliate offers, there are two kinds of offers. One is one time payment offer. So people will buy the product, you're going to get the percentage commission, and that's it. And then there are recurring commission offers. Whenever people will basically renew their subscription, you're going to get a percentage. And these offers are literally bread and butter of my email marketing campaigns, because you will get a lot of revenue out of it, especially affiliate campaigns. All right, so now please keep these things in mind. Now let's say you want to get to people to your podcast and then to my product, whatever product. Let's say you want to go with a product. Let's just see if we can find any product. We have done our research here, but let's say you don't have a product right now. You have an affiliate store, right? Affiliate store. Let's see what basically, right? So now here's the reality. If you just send people straight from cold email to affiliate store, most people won't buy. That's the exact thing I had told you before. So what you should do, relationship bridge. So value first. So podcast should be your value, and then there are offers. Below is the clean email, converting email. All right. So first is the lead capture. So let's just check out what this lead capture looks like for our email funnel. So here's the lead capture. So quick question for horse owners. Now one more thing. All right. First email should be something like this. They should know you have a podcast, because if they don't, they are not just gonna pay attention to your stuff, but you're gonna look like somebody who is just selling and trying to get them to reply, respond. Don't do it. As I said, when you're running a podcast or when you're running a content business, you are basically majority your money is gonna come from content business. And then when people are attached, and if you have 100,000 people email list, you're already a very 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 big part of this industry. So if you have 100,000 people list, you don't have to sell to everyone, and you don't need everybody to buy. That will be the time where you can send mails specifically to sell products. Right now you have to make sure that people are enjoying your podcast, at least getting to your podcast. What are the amount of people that are listening to your stuff? And then all three revenue sources will open up for you. As I said, all three of them will open up for you. So remember all these things. I hope I explained it in a way you actually understood. So now let's talk about the cold outreach. Can I ask you? There is a question and then there is a podcast link. Or you prefer I can send a most popular episode. Here you can see it's actually a very well-crafted platform, well-crafted one. So what it has done for us is ChatGPT has basically done for us that it has the first episode here, and then, or you prefer, I can send you the most popular episode of horse care mistakes owners don't realize they are making. And then there is a reply call to action, and when people basically send it, that means people are interested, right? It takes like what, 2 seconds to basically just copy and paste it and then send it, right? So once they send it a reply, you know that person is genuinely interested in the stuff. Don't sell them immediately. Now next is value plus relatability, the mistake almost every horse owners make. So now this is, and then there's a small text, because nowadays people don't read long emails. So a small text, and then there is episode link, and if you have, here's one for you. All right, so, and your name. Now authority plus a story. So you put the best episode here. Now because I felt considered something wrong. So because it's basically specifically for women audience, the language should be in that manner, and then more importantly, people are attached to their animals, right? They are animal lovers and stuff, and you want to cater them. So please make sure that your language is up to mark with the people who are sending your emails to. Then soft introduction to your affiliate products. So I'm getting a lot of question about what products I actually use and did. Look at this. So it is already now you have certain connection with them. Now I have been getting a lot of questions about what products I actually use day to day, right? So now you basically tell them you have an affiliate store. Don't tell them go buy it. These are recommendations, all right? Then you will have some chance that now there are social proof and the urgency and call to action, all right? And then optional ongoing loop. So continue weekly mails, new podcast, horse care tip, occasional product mention. 80-20 rule should be your basic formula for any niche you are going for. Don't just go sell. Try to give them value, because in online stuff, and especially in the email business, you have to realize that 80% value, 20% selling, it works the best, because then people will not drop out of your email list and they will continuously be engaged. And more importantly, once they start to listen to your podcast on a daily basis, they will start to follow you on various podcasting platforms and on YouTube, and it will help you to connect with them outside your email list too. But always remember that people has the best way to find you is via your email. So let people be in your email list. Always try to converse with them, so they will know that you already, whatever mails they are getting, is being sent by a real person who actually reads the responses. That should be your goal. All right, so that's all there is to it. It's been 10 minutes. We will continue our email marketing series in the upcoming tutorials. I thank you for all for watching, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, share and comment. It helps a lot. And yeah, that's all there is to it. I will see you in the next one.